A positive joy to welcome into studio Kate O'Hanlon here on behalf of the Clanry Arts and Crafts Collective. How are you doing, madam?
Thank you very much. Well, thank you.
So joyful to see you.
And you.
And we have good news coming because we're involved in a craft fair today and tomorrow.
Today and tomorrow.
Friday and Saturday. All day
All
today.
day until 7 o'clock tonight.
Where's it happening?
It's in the Kearney Suite in the Canal Court.
In the Canal Court?
This is our second fair.
Right. What sort of things are people going? What sort of arts and crafts
We have
will people
everything
see?
from textile sculptures, which are very unusual, right through to a guy from Kilkeel who does driftwood sculpturing.
Lovely.
Of course, we've got woodwork, and we've got a master saddler, who's a wonderful saddler, leather worker, James Adair. Beeswax, felt working, wool, of course, aloe vera. There are about 14 craftspeople and artists presenting this weekend.
And you have Newry lace.
And we will be showing examples of the Newry lace, the Clanry lace, yeah.
What was special about Clanry lace?
Well,
apart from the fact it's very hard to do.
It's extremely, it is very difficult to do. It's linen based, which is unusual for lace. It was made originally in Newry in the 1930s and 40s. It hasn't been made in Newry since the 40s. Young girls and women in Newry were commissioned to make the lace. And most of it, from our reckoning, would have been ecclesiastical, it would have been
for the
church
garments
lace.
Of the, yeah.
But it certainly could be made into anything,
This lace would have walked the streets of Newry in Corpus Christi processions.
It would only have been brought out for special occasions like that.
Yeah, absolutely.
And the Mercy Convent still have some of it, but it's
And do the patterns,
difficult.
do the traditional patterns still exist?
No, I'm afraid they don't.
They've gone.
Yeah.
And is there anyone making it now at all?
There are a couple of groups in Newry who are very keen on doing it. The U3A ladies who make lace.
Yes.
And then this group of Clanry collective people.
Yes.
That's our core object, is to try to make the lace, or at least get an awareness of it in Newry.
Absolutely.
It's a shame that we have our own lace.
We daren't lose track of that.
Try and keep it, yeah.
It's such a wonderful thing.
Yeah.
And now we have people in the U3A, as you say, who are determined to do something about it and make it happen
they're
again.
working on it as well. Yeah.
Yeah.
And very talented people.
Okay, how long has the collective been in existence?
I think we became a company, limited guarantee early on in this year. So we're a company. So I suppose we really began with the lace exhibition, which was a year and a half ago.
You were on my programme. We talked about that.
Yes, we began with it was a lovely exhibition of lace from all over Ireland. And then in our discussions with people who came to that, we thought there are a lot of talented people in the Newry and Mourne area who are just working away in their own rooms. Could we not develop some sort of an organisation, as an umbrella group for them? And that's what the collective is, to promote them. And we would like more visibility for these people. So we might think of a Saturday a month, and find a venue somewhere.
Isn't that interesting? Because it's one thing to do an annual fair, but a Saturday a month would
be very good. We think we might try it.
Yeah, why wouldn't you?
We have I would say we have 20 or 30 people now who are associated with us. They can have a place on our website, of course.
Yeah.
So we've got a website, and we will promote their work through that. The collective itself is, of course, under the principles of a cooperative, a collective. It's non-profit making, and its plan is to promote the work of local talented people.
Importantly, it's fresh, it's new, it's filled with the enthusiasm of youth.
Well, there's a lot of youth in it.
Yeah,
there's a lot of not youth, but
there's a lot of it. It's a youthful project.
It's wonderful.
It's burgeoning.
I love to see, especially the young people who are coming along, who are working with their hands. We've a lovely, the jumping clay people from Warren Point. They're coming.
What is that about?
Yes, they make this wonderful. It's very creative clay, moulding clay, which the children can make into all sorts of figures and shapes. And we also have a lady coming who makes fudge and chocolate.
Wow, I like the sound of that.
She's coming tomorrow, Lovely knitwear. And then Hearts and Home, who are down on the quay.
Our Clanry people.
Yeah. They'll have a
wonderful
spot.
people who do very special things.
Very wonderful.
Yeah.
Somebody works with felt.
Felt,
Yeah.
yes.
And then this wonderful lady, Alison Wilson, who makes sculptures, and I mean they are absolutely beautiful, from textiles.
She came in here, and we had them all
did
out on
she?
the desk, and that is some
Beautiful.
wonderful
Oh,
stuff.
they're spectacular.
Goodness
I
gracious,
think they're
yeah.
lovely.
Are you surprised at all that we have this reservoir of great talent?
I slightly am, yes.
Yeah, because you know
Because,
we
I
don't
think-
shout from the rooftops.
No,
so
no.
We're just a quiet people, aren't
Yeah,
we?
yeah, we are, and these people are working away in their back rooms and their sheds and so on, making the most beautiful, original, handcrafted products. And sometimes they have a market. Sometimes they go to these biannual fairs.
Yes.
You know, and for example, on Saturday, tomorrow, there is a big fair in Armagh as well.
Wow.
Well, there'll be a lot of people at that.
Yeah. Now, what about the windows thing? You mentioned windows
Yes,
to
we're
me. What's
going
that
to
about?
the Newry 2020 group, who are a fabulously inspiring group of young people,
Yes.
have decided that one of their projects will be Newry a festival of windows, and they want to open up all the windows on Hill Street. There are over 80 of them, and they want the people to allow artists and craftspeople, whatever, to present their work in the windows.
Wow.
So we hope we are going to get the credit union's windows,
Yes.
and put our craftspeople in those two big windows, and we hope to have the Clanry lace as a major feature in the window.
Oh, yeah. Goodness
So
gracious.
those windows, again, their long-term plan is to take down the shutters.
Of course, those
That'd
things.
be
Those
good, wouldn't
shutters
it?
Are, yeah.
Yeah.
And you know, what do you do when they pull a tree up? When the vandal comes and wrecks a tree, you plant another one.
Yes.
So what do they do when they break a window? You put it back
you
in
just
again,
have to.
and it's part of the growth
Yeah,
process.
we just have to get used to having our Hill Street, our main streets like Hill Street and Monaghan Street open.
Yeah.
Monaghan Street is quite open at night with all the restaurants, but Hill Street isn't.
No, but it has to come.
Yeah, so that's one of their plans.
Yeah.
So we hope to be part of that
Yeah,
plan.
I see a certain joy in your heart about the 2020 group.
Oh, they're wonderful. They're wonderful. They want to develop the local park down at the Middlebank.
Yes.
There are acres and acres of land down there.
Absolutely. It's going to be so beautiful.
That would be
Yeah.
lovely. And then, of course, they've got the Lurkin Fla in
The
September.
Kinfla. That's a nice play on words.
A
isn't
weekend
it?
in September.
Yeah, the Kinfla.
Yeah.
Which
The
is
four of us are
fantastic.
going to play that.
Four of us.
The four of us, yeah.
That's
You
a
know,
group,
wonderful
isn't it?
group. They're from Newry.
I
And
know very little about these
spectacularly
things.
successful young group.
I should. Yes, of course, I know.
They're
of course
they're
I
going to
know.
be the lead
Yeah.
and the stars.
It's the young group appellation that suddenly puts them outside my realm.
I know.
of, awareness.
Well,
you know.
actually, they're not young, you
Yeah,
know, but
yeah,
I think of them as young.
So
I
what-
think it's wonderful to have young men in particular,
Yes.
but there are men and girls, women, interested in the future of Newry.
That's great.
Isn't
They're
it great?
And it's that young fellow over at Sugar Island. He's got a restaurant there.
Neil,
Sugar.
he
Neil.
is part of the 2020 group. Yeah,
He is indeed. And
excellent,
and
wonderful.
It's a lovely, friendly, warm
Yes.
little restaurant.
That's where they meet.
Very traditional.
They meet there. It's
They
a
meet
lovely,
there,
lovely,
yeah.
Beautiful food.
Absolutely.
It's
Goodness
lovely.
gracious.
It's very
so it's
good.
all exciting. What about your other interests, the world of acting and all of that?
Well, yes,
your
New
actor
Point
husband.
is going to do Oh, What a Lovely War. We've got the rights for it.
Wow.
We're going to do it in the summer with the young people. There'll be about 50 of them.
Yes.
And they're also making a film, at the moment. Written and directed and produced by a Newry filmmaker, a guy called Brian Dick, who's come home from England. He's a
I know
a
Brian
filmmaker.
Dick.
Yeah.
I know this fellow. I was invited to do a small piece of. Maybe I'm going to be in that, and I don't know it
Well-
because I'm the radio voice doing an interview.
Yeah, well, the Ghost of Sugar Island
Yes,
is the name
that's
of
the
the
one.
film.
I'm in there. I'm
They're
doing
well
that. Yeah.
into that. Now, the Newry Film Club is hoping to premiere that film.
Wow,
we'd like that.
fantastic. That would be good.
So, the Film Club also has got a bit of money, a grant from the NI Film Hub at the
Yes.
QFT, and we hope to use that money to develop the film club. It's a
Excellent.
little bit, it's not
But
a
the
massive amount of
film
money.
club's going awfully well.
The film club, yeah, we are going to have, I won't say hope.
No,
we're going to
I
have
like the
a
cut of
short
your
film-
jib when you talk like
a
that.
short film competition again
Yeah.
this summer, and let the young people again come forward with their films.
Okay.
There are many of them out there.
There are. They're all there.
Very, very
and
good.
very talented people. So we're looking then at. We're looking at in the immediate today and tomorrow. We have got the Clanry Arts and
Yes.
Crafts Collective with
Fair.
their big event, and
Yes.
that's occurring over in the
Canal Court.
Canal Court Hotel,
Canal
the
Court.
Kearney Suite.
The Kearney Suite, it's
Kearney
very
Suite
nice.
in the Canal Court Hotel.
Very accessible.
And keep an eye out for the Festival of Windows, and keep an eye out for New Point, keep an eye out for Newry 2020.
And the Film Club.
And the Film Club. And together we shall be a great burgeoning
Great city.
Newry talent. And
Yes.
it will be, and we're built on the shoulders of wonderful giants of the past, the people who made
Yeah.
Newry Lace. And we're going to make Newry Lace again.
We hope so. And it's, I mean, interestingly, yesterday we had the elections, and we hope we have voted in good people who will help us to develop this city.
If not, we'll be asking why not.
We will.
And
We certainly
please
will.
God, they'll do well by
Please
all
God,
of
they
these
will.
projects.
Yes,
Go
thank
well.
you.
Thank you for coming in.
Thank you, Rowan. Thank
All
you
the
very
best
much
to you.
indeed.
Bye-bye.
Many thanks.
Take
Thanks
care.
a lot,
Bless
Rowan.
you.